Billy, we talk a lot about data democratisation and making data very accessible across wider teams within organisations. How do you think that organisations can make data more accessible?
Yeah, good question. So most companies we talk to, the biggest challenge is the business users not having access to the data, right? So common theme, common challenge. Data literacy within those departments is also quite challenging. So the data needs to be in a format that's easy to access, but also easy to be able to make sense of. So at Amperity, what we do is we don't just build a view of that customer, we build it for the separate teams. Right? So marketing may need a different set of attributes and data points about a customer to drive personalisation, versus the customer service team who need a very different set of attributes for case management and customer service. So they don't need necessarily access to all the PII, they mainly need certain data attributes to help them do their job and get insights around that, like buying thresholds, last visitation, interests in certain categories to be able to build their strategy.
And we know Amperity has a great layer of AI around it. How will the AI help enhance customer experiences?
Yeah, so there's really two ways. So as a user of Amperity, as a technology user, if I'm building out SQL, we have an AI assistant that can help build that for you. It's a really, really simple to use tool. It's very helpful. And speeds up that value track. The second part is I'm a business user and I don't know how to write SQL. We've built a capability that understands the relationships of your data and allows you to ask natural language questions to get insights, i.e. how many people have purchased a product in the last 30 days? Who of those customers are high value and how does that look in comparison to other category buyers? Build those segments, graph it, and be able to market with it and do something with it. So it's removing the barrier for data literacy, which continues to be an obstacle in ANZ. And as a customer, hopefully that translates into more personalised and experiences where you feel known by that brand.
Great. And a more personal question now. Billy, you're clearly a thought leader in the marketing and technology space and you have your own podcast. As a thought leader, especially in the age of AI, how important is to keep that sense of human voice and like human-centric storytelling, without being, very AI-oriented, if you know what I mean?
Look, I've been playing with AI now for years, and I do feel like the more I engage with it, the more human it's starting to become. But at the same time, it doesn't think as lateral as a human. So I think there's still a world where data and creativity is driven by the human, therefore the data is, and the insights and that, let's just say, operationalization of finding the insights can be done using AI. But I do think that expression, the creativity and the execution of what you identify needs a human side. And there are a couple of things that we're seeing in enterprise brands, AI bias, AI hallucinations, like these things are common. So without a human intervening and being aware of those things, there's a bit of risk on brands and companies on how much control they give AI.
Great. Well, it was great to see your talk today, and all the best for the rest of the event.
Much appreciated. Thanks for coming.